I know. Just let me explain. Let me explain. Okay, so the reason I bought this is because now that I work around cars, I no longer work in retail. I, have some opportunities, and somebody sold this vehicle for $1,000, and I was able to get it for a total of $1,400. When this first came in, I was like, "What is that old man car?" I sat in it. I'm like, "Wow, that's really comfortable." Started pressing buttons and started it up. Started fine, ran really good, and stuff I see on a daily basis is not cars that run good. People trade in stuff that they haven't changed the oil on. It's pretty clear. And so I put my name in it and I bought it. After doing some research, I looked up Lincoln Town Cars. I knew nothing about these things before I bought one. I literally just knew that it was like an old man car, like I've already said. And this one has 128,000 miles, so if you're just thinking of cars, that's high miles. But for one of these, I read the taxi services use them, and people get them. They buy them when they hit 200,000 miles. It was part of the Ford Panther platform. So the Mercury Grand Marquis, the Ford Crown Victoria, and the Lincoln Town Car all shared a platform. They all have a 4.6 liter V8 as far as I'm concerned. I don't think there's any other engine that went in these. Mine has the leather seats, and there's not a single tear in the seats. They kind of have a natural, worn look to them with some creases. And I have seen some other ones that are pretty torn up, so this one was well maintained. It was a 2-owner vehicle, so I'm just the 3rd owner. I've already put 1,800 miles on this. Cool features that this has: number one, it's extremely quiet and it has air suspension, so you just cruise along on this thing like you float around on it. Now I understand why older people that have them drive so slow and turn so slow, is because you have to. It's just a nice experience. It's got it's a 2000, I should say, so it's a 2000 Signature Edition. It doesn't have a sunroof, and it doesn't have heated seats, which some of the higher trim levels had. It still has automatic windows, power seats with the adjuster on the door. It has seat memory. It came with 2 keys, and the key actually recognizes seat 1 and seat 2. So literally when my wife unlocks the car and puts the key that she has into it, it goes to her seat position. And same thing with my key, so you never even have to press the button. And say you're having a long day or just taking a break at work and you want to relax. Well, I'm in my fully reclined position with the seat all the way back. I wake up from my nap and all I have to do is hit the button, and here we go. Slowly but surely. Oh yeah. Now we're back in business. It has auto climate control, so I just have it set to 75 degrees, and as soon as the car warms up, the fan speed kicks on and it'll get it to that temperature and just keep it there. So it tells you the exterior temperature, and it's set on auto, so auto, I'm at 75 degrees, but I can change it on the steering wheel, whatever I want. I can change the fan speed, which takes it off auto. Actually, it does not. And I can change the radio stations from here. It has seating for 6, so there's plenty of room in the middle here to add a 3rd person, which that would be kind of weird, but short trips, if you were in a pinch and you needed some extra seating, it's kind of cool that it offers that. It has the Alpine sound system, which is upgraded. You can put a cassette in there with the aux cord on it, so I can actually play music from my phone and stream podcasts through this 2,000-year-old or 2,000-year-old car, year 2000 car. Yeah, and it's a 4,000-pound vehicle, so it's fairly safe in a crash. The trunk is humongous. You can fit literally 3 bodies in it. I $1,400. And working where I work now, I see that, you know, people finance vehicles for extremely high interest rates, and it just opened my eyes to how much money you can save when you just buy a car outright. And this costs $28 a month to insure because you don't need full coverage on it. So that's why I bought it. It has heated side mirrors, and it even tells you that. The steering wheel mounted controls let you change the radio, the temperature, fan speed, volume, and then you've got your cruise control over here. You have all of your dials here. From here, traditional stuff, but you have your little drink holder that rolls out. Pretty sweet. Tons of space here. Even more space. Check this out. If it's a very sunny day and you need to block the side and the front, move that baby over here, and then you've got a backup. Don't you love a backup plan? It even has an auto-dimming mirror, so when cars behind you have their brights on, it will automatically dim them. We're talking auto headlights and a panel dim switch. And remember, this is a year 2000 car, so we've got fuel economy, real time. It doesn't update every minute, it updates immediately. We've got distance to empty, 248. We've got our average speed, trip A and trip B, and E/M, which I have no idea what that is. It does come with an 18-gallon tank, so when you're actually cruising on the highway at 20 miles per gallon, you will get a fair amount of miles on this tank. I think I hit 400, so, you know, it'll cost more to fill up, but you can still go long distances on this car. Alright guys, thanks for taking the time to watch this little video about the new car I got. And, you know, my automotive history, I don't know if I'm going to end up with Mazdas in my future, but I'm a huge Mazda fan, and I don't plan on ever selling my Miata. My Mazda 3, I don't know, I still don't know what I'm going to do with it. The new Mazda 3, I saw it in person at the Cleveland Auto Show. And not a huge fan of it. I mean, I've been posting a ton of comments out there. They kind of screwed up the design, in my opinion. I'll give it more time. I thought that about a lot of cars out there, and they grow on me. I just don't like the way the hatch is so rounded in the back and the front grille is so big. I've been complaining about the new Avalon, kind of ruined with the front grille, but that's a whole nother topic. I do, however, love the new CX-30 design. I love the overall way that that looks. I think that's a much nicer looking vehicle. That should have been the next Mazda 3. I mean, it's pretty much a hatchback. They just call it an SUV, so the sales will be, you know, increased because everyone loves that. But I kind of think it's going to be right in that Subaru Crosstrek kind of category, and that car is selling like hotcakes. So if Mazda can cash in on that little market there, where that car's selling, you know, more power to them. I might end up being a buyer. When that Skyactiv X engine is out and the CX-30's out a while, I'll give it a try, see how I like it, and go from there. Thanks guys, see ya. Mikey, I just finished my town car video. Do you want to come watch it? Do you want to come watch the video, Mike? You're not in it. Do you want to be in it? Okay, you're in it now.